I do think there is a kind of milestone in our spiritual journeys where we have enough, where our baseline is clear enough that we can see what the fuck is going on when it arises, so that we're not in a din of noise and then unable to recognize, like, oh, something just happened. Something happened with a client that yesterday morning that threw me, that took me out of my love. And I hadn't fully recalibrated yet. And so then when I had the next experience in the team meeting where I felt unprepared, that offered me the invitation to leave my love again. And the cool part is that it feels so shitty. So there's like, I am intrinsically motivated to recognize that something's up, because it doesn't feel good. I felt embarrassed and ashamed, and it was like, oh God, like this feels terrible. What is really going on here? And I do think that the last 6 years specifically, I was building on other kinds of training, but the last 6 years of coaching specifically, and working with incredible coaches to work my process around recognizing, like, this feels bad. That's number one. This feels bad. Number two, what wants to be seen here? What is asking for my attention? What is asking for my love? That second step, I think, is the revolution for me. But to be clear, the first step is prerequisite. Like, if you aren't aware that something feels bad because you're so used to it, that's going to be hard. So the self-awareness of, like, okay, something's off. What is it? What's beckoning me?
I love that.
And of course, I'm surrounded by you and our epic team to support me. What I realized in that situation, actually, maybe it doesn't matter what I realized, because I realized stuff and the insights are cool. But I think that more important is simply the recognition that I was willing to leave my love, and I don't want to be willing to leave my love. That's the devotion, is to say, nothing's going to take me out of my love. That's my commitment. And then, of course, I'll live that imperfectly, but I am devoted to my love. I am devoted to increasing the steadiness of my love for myself, my love.
I'm going to interrupt you because I think this is really important. You have almost like the back of your hand familiarity with what that love feels like. You said earlier, like, it's so cool because you'll feel shitty. I was like, that's hilarious. And yes, it's so cool because you'll feel shitty. And that's how you know, like, wait a minute, where's love? But tell us, what does that love feel like? What does that love do for you? How does that love change the coloring of your moment? How do you recognize it? How can we build a devotional practice so that we can see that for ourselves and taste it for ourselves? Describe.
Good question.
Love.
I think there's
either.
Yeah, I think there's two key ingredients that are unique, because there's lots of things that I feel when I feel that love, but they're not necessarily unique or distinguishing. So I want to distinguish. I think that the two things that are distinguishing about this love are relief and welcome. So when I am in my love, I feel the ease of relief, like the kind of, oh, she doesn't want to make her payment today. Oh, he's totally freaking out and making me the enemy. Like relief, specifically in moments of contrast, relief in all moments, but it's sort of like the revolution is in the contrast. And the connected, I mean, it was clear actually as I was speaking it, but the relief is directly connected to the welcoming. So relief and welcome are the key signatures, the emotional signatures of me being in my love. In, again, not actually moment to moment, but steadily. If I'm steadily in my love, I'm like, nothing can thwart me here. Like nothing can throw me.
Say more about, what do
Say
you
that
mean?
again.
Say more about the welcome piece. What do you mean, welcome?
My first coach used to do this, like, ooh, you know, like, ooh, she's pissed at me. Ooh, she's saying no. Ooh, she like this like giddy enthusiasm. Not because I'm more excited for difficult things to happen, but just unconditionally. Like, ooh, what's here now?
Mm.
Let me welcome that. Let me be the host of this party and open the door for everybody who comes. Because I know that everybody is coming from God. I know it. I know they're all fucking messengers. Come on in.
Everything you want is already